Hello, I'm back. How are you? It's nice to see you. Oh, time. Wait. There we go. That works. How are you? It's nice to see you. I have water. Hydro flask. But it's nice to see you. How are you? Alright. I remember this. We did this yesterday. We have a lot to do. We have a lot of side quests to do. We just started the game, so that's when, like, all of the, oh, let's explore and do open world stuff, that's when that begins, and that's where we are right now. So, we got a full party right now. We got Bethany, Varric, and Aveline, but I'm hoping to at least get Merrill in this, stream. Hey! Zero Arl? Is that how you pronounce your name? It's nice to meet you. How are you? H2O? Nice. I love water. I love water. I got my own. It's nice and cold. I completely filled it up this morning. Actually, not this morning. I filled it up last night. And it's still cold. Very nice. Very nice. But it's always nice to have nice cold water while you're streaming. Very helpful. Close enough, you're fine. How am I? Oh, nice. So I'm doing pretty good. I had a very nice day today. I'm just, you know, I'm chilling. Honestly, I really like the vibes of Dragon Age 2, you know, aside from the whole like a dark fantasy thing, but like I like fantasy in general. Are you a Dragon Age fan? Are you a Dragon Age fan yourself? Because I'm not gonna lie, I'm very much a Dragon Age fan. I will literally talk about Dragon Age all day and all night. I'm obsessed. You played all 3 games? Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Which one is your favorite? Which one is your favorite? Mine is Inquisition. I loved Inquisition so much. That's how I started. And then I actually played it way out of order. I played it Inquisition, then Origins, then 2.
The streets aren't safe at night. We should do something about that.
I should really connect my Xbox to the internet. Oh, I really need... Every single time that I've ever played this game, it's been on PC, so playing it on Xbox 360 is such a downgrade. Like, the graphics are not as good as they are on PC, but, like, the main thing that I'm worried about is, like, there's so many more bugs. Inquisition is your favorite, but Origins is how you're introduced. Oh, that's so cool! The funny thing is that, you could technically say that I was introduced through Origins, but Inquisition was the first game that I played.
Especially thugs who target the streets just because it's dark.
And that was because, sorry, I'm gathering my thoughts. That was because, right when Inquisition came out, there was a promo on Origin for Dragon Age Origins, and they were actually giving it away for free, because this was all the way back where they used to give away free games like every so often. I think I called it like games on the house or something like that, and they would do that every so often, but it would be to promote a game that was coming out, and Inquisition was coming out, so Origins was doing that. So I downloaded the game, but I never played it, or maybe I played it for like a minute or two. I don't really remember, but then I played Inquisition and I loved it. And then I played all the other games. It's a great game. It's a great game. Also, hi Liquid Fire, how are you? And hey, King David, how are you? It's nice to see you. Doom, hi! Hello! Varric is the best character. Varric is my favorite character. Throughout all of the games, he is my favorite character. Why we cannot romance him is literally beyond me. Like, look at this man. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him right now and say that he is not literally the coolest goddamn rogue that you will ever see in your life. Look at that crossbow. Look at that. Look at that big hunk of weapon right there. Look at this amazing dwarf. It doesn't get better than that. It really doesn't. You like the story on Origins better, but for gameplay, Inquisition is better. The gameplay in Inquisition is phenomenal. I will say that Origins, like, it does feel clunky, but it's supposed to feel clunky, and the strategy is great. But the way that I like to play, personally, like, Inquisition just had phenomenal gameplay. And, like, I honestly just can't beat it. Like, I wouldn't have played it so many times if I just didn't absolutely adore it to tiny little pieces. It's because he kind of sort of has a girlfriend. What? Okay, yes, I know he does have a girlfriend. But Bianca, really? Would you really say that she's an actual girlfriend to Varric? Would you really say that? Really? I don't think so. Varric deserves much better. Much better in my opinion. So Varric is loyal, confirmed, but Varric is not for the streets. Oh my god! Oh my god, I love the way that you said that. Disused passage. Remember savior. Oh shoot. I was playing The Witcher earlier. I did. I want to be a homewrecker a little bit. Okay, actually, you know what? It's not just me. It's not just me, you know? Because I actually heard, right, that Varric actually was supposed to be a romance option. Like, he was actually supposed to be, like, the main romance option for Dragon Age 2. But it was, like, cut. And then what they were going to do is they were going to add, like, another DLC, right? Like, there were supposed to be 3 DLCs for Dragon Age 2. There's Mark of the Assassin, Legacy, and then there was supposed to be, like, the Exalted March, or Dragon Age, like, Exalted, or something like that, right? Right? Okay? But what ended up happening, I'm not making this up, I'm not making this up. What ended up happening was, like, it got cut. But what was going to happen in that DLC was, like, Varric dies. Like, can you imagine if you romanced Varric and then he died in the 3rd DLC? Why does BioWare want to do this to us? Why? Why? Bianca's looking fine as usual. Oh my god. Yeah, she is. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That is some nice woodwork. Some nice metalwork. Beautiful. Mwah. Varric deserves, like, none of the shit that he gets from everyone. I know. I know! He's such a cool guy. And he does his best to make sure that everyone, that, like, all of his friends are taken care of. I don't even know. Why am I here? Where am I? I have never been here in my life. The truth. But he's not Raid. Reality is reality. Ah!
That should do it.
Okay, I know he's not dead, but I would be really sad if he was, so I'm glad that... Why? Who killed me? Ow. Oh, I have full health now. I don't know how, but I'm glad that it happened. Ah! Oh my god, stop it! I don't like it when people do that. Coterie? What are the coterie even doing down here? Actually, I know why. Is this the Thieves Guild? Ooh! There's a merchant down here. What do you have? I can't buy anything. Do you have anything good? No. Can I sell something? 40 out of 50. Okay, sell all junk. That's like all of my stuff. Okay, get rid of that, and that. Wait, am I allowed to like equip stuff on like other characters? Or is that gonna be a problem? Nine. Oh, don't get rid of that or this. Which one? 15 per second. It doesn't matter. Keep the mace, I guess. And then keep the... Yeah, keep that. Okay. Your favorite character is the redhead from... Liliana? I love Liliana. She's so great. And I love her in Inquisition. She's such a badass. You're meant to Morgan 1,000%. Yes, I love Morgan. I used to romance Alistair, right? But ever since I romance Morgan, I romance her every single time now. Like, I love her. I love her so much. She's the beautiful mage that you can just never get over. Once you hang out with her just a couple times, like, you just see the beauty in her personality and her eyes, and I just love her. Morgan is alright, but you like her personality. Yeah, she's pretty cool. I love her. I love her so much. Like Liliana. She's kind of, flunked up, though? Like, you mean, like, the bad word, like the F-U-C-K one? Is that what you mean? Yeah, in Inquisition, she does get a little dark. Like... But it's okay. She's the spy master, and she's a great spy master. It's okay. Varric Senpai will not notice you. But the reality is you must accept it. What do you mean? What do you mean? What if I don't want to? Okay, move that to junk. Okay, that works for me. Oh wait, I need to equip something to you, actually. That's joke too, I'm sorry. Armor, no. Yes, you have a lot of arguments with Liliana and Inquisition. Yeah, I know! I do too. Like, literally the first, like, time that you ever really talk to her, I think is, like, right at the beginning when you're in Haven. And she's basically like, oh, this dude betrayed us? Kill him. Like, I think that, wait, I just put this dead dude in my pocket. Why? He's in my pocket. Okay. Can I sell him? Is he? No. All right. Okay, you know what? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. All right, I think we're done for now. I don't even know what we were doing. Yeah, you argue that every time. Yeah, exactly. You gotta teach her you gotta soften her up. Because I think what's actually happening in Inquisition, like at that point that you meet Liliana, is like she is grieving enormously. And I think that she also like has like a little bit of survivor's guilt from Origins and everything that happened to her before Origins took place. I don't know if you played the DLC in Origins or not, but it's the Liliana song one. And I think that she feels bad because like almost all of her friends died, right? And then like the person that she literally loved tried to kill her. And I think that she's like still going through like all of this can't be for nothing. And like her best friend at that point, who just happens to be the Divine, is like a huge symbol of faith, which is something that has like carried her through such heavy times. And then she just dies like out of nowhere. Like her belief system, like every single time that she takes something for herself and or begins to really care again, it just seems to like go topside for her. And honestly, she's so like such a strong person, but she's having such a hard time. And I'm not gonna really blame her. She does great at her job. You know, you just wish you could help her is all. That's all. Liliana is the GOAT. Yes, she is. Let's be honest. Liliana is just too tired from being a crud person that she just wanted to give up. Yeah, I think that at one point, yeah, she probably did want to give up at some point. But I'm glad that she didn't. She's a great person and she deserves the entire world. Agreed. I'm glad we agree. What, Doom? Never. Never. Okay. Where? Do I even have anything else here? I don't think so. I mean, I can search all throughout here.
We shouldn't talk here.
Why not? Is there a problem? Honestly, like, I'm having this weird feeling like I need to completely... Who are you?
Bugger off.
Okay. Like, explore everything. But this is not how I played this before. Like, whenever I play a game on stream, I play it so much differently than I do like when I play it by myself. Which is probably why I get lost. Viscount's Keep. Wasn't I just there? Oh wait, I know why. Dark Epiphany. What's the Dark Epiphany? Wait, wait, wait. What is that? No, 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 no. During the day, deliver Grey Warden letters to a dead drop near the foundries and... Ooh, I want to do that! Okay, let's do that. Oh, wait, wrong one. That's, yeah, that's just in Kirkwall in the day. Or, Lowtown in the day, actually. Doom? You hate to say this, but does anyone else genuinely not like Isabella's character in this game? Okay, so... the very first time that I played this, I didn't like her. Mostly because when I played it, she left and didn't come back. So I was like, oh, well that's kind of, you know, crappy. Like, I was mad that she did what she did and then she never came back because I didn't have a high enough, you know, friendship with her.
It's all about taking land and serving some king you've never met. Guardsmen, they do something real. They protect people. They make their lives better.
Not here.
I don't know if I agree. Neither would my brother.
Not right now. Who's after me? So yeah, I didn't like Isabella's character, like, right in the beginning. But when I actually did get to know her, I actually liked her quite a lot. So that was when I got to know her in Act 2 and 3. Because she was kind of like Iron Bull for me. Like, I didn't actually get to see all of her cutscenes and everything in the first time that I played. You want to know whose story that you want to learn more about is Duncan? Well, have you read the book? I forget what it's called. Like The Stolen Throne. Have you read The Stolen Throne? Because I hear that it actually has Duncan in there quite a lot. You think the guy running from the battlefield with a trail of pee behind him cares what anybody else thinks? He's also gonna live. So another benefit. Okay. I agree with that then. I sleep with a lot of people and I'm selfish is basically it unless you change her with the power of friendship. Well, the thing is that if you don't know anybody very well, like if you just meet someone, right? And like they come up to you and they have a front like that is an actual like normal thing that happens. Like people don't always want to tell you their secrets and show you all of themselves right away. And there's a very real reason why Isabella wouldn't want to tell you everything about her right away. Because she has, you know,
will appreciate this.
She has some stuff that she wants to hide. And the thing is that when you start to like confront that kind of stuff and you get to know the people, sometimes when you confront it by talking about it, you might want to change. And I think that that's completely, you know, valid. Relationships can change people. So yes, the power of friendship, I believe, is a completely valid enough excuse for character development. You simp slightly for Solus. Yeah. I don't usually romance Solus. Actually, I never romance Solus. I've never actually done it. But I saw the romance and it is definitely that's heartbreaking.
Did you say something?
But Fenris, I romance him every
And
time.
clumsy me. I seem to have dropped a coin purse in your hand.
But I'm having trouble figuring out who I want to romance this time around. Because I romance Fenris every time. Like, I would be open to romancing someone else. I just don't know who, honestly. So this is your boy BFF. Yeah, honestly, when I was playing Inquisition first, like, I thought he was my best friend. And then I figured out what was really going on. The difference is she actually engages in that behavior. If it was a front, she wouldn't really be doing it in the background. I think you have a point, right? Yeah, she does keep doing it in the background. But, like, I think it's a lot more complex than that. Like, when you try to, like, move out of certain behaviors that you've been doing in the past, or even if you change a little bit, like, you don't change 100% right away, or also, like, you're still always gonna be the same person, but, like, maybe you're just a little bit more vulnerable or whatnot. Like, and if that's something that, like, you don't really like, then I think that it's completely valid that you don't even like Isabella. Like, that's one of the things that I like about Dragon Age and Dragon Age 2 specifically, is, like, all of these characters are very, like, gray. Like, none of them are black and white. Like, all of them have, like, their own, like, terrible secret. Like, Fenris murdered an entire platoon of Ash Warriors for no reason. Like, Anders did what Anders does. And he's also, you know, possessed by a demon. And then you have, Isabella, who basically let an entire ship of enslaved people die, you know, just to save herself. Merrill, basically is endangering the lives of her entire clan just to, you know, put together an illuvian that she doesn't even know what it does. And then, who else? What else is going on? Varric. What does Varric do? Varric's a great guy. He does no wrong. Aveline. Aveline is a kink shamer, and she killed her husband. Oh, I know. She's not a very good guard captain. She completely ignored, like, accounts of, like, really bad behavior that happened to, like, elves and stuff like that, and completely ignored it. And then when it blew up in her face, she's like, what? I don't know what's going on. Like, honestly, it's kind of like, you know, you're in power, you need to be, you know, fixing this, and she did not. And then, what else? You know what? I'll do it. Anders did nothing wrong. Anders is blameless. I don't know if killing an entire building of people is blameless. Like, there were people in there that didn't do anything. Like, that church was, that chantry was full of people. Like, I know that Andrastianism isn't the best religion in the entire world, but there are a lot of Andrastians in this world. Like, you can't just go up blowing up buildings. You can't do that. Even after figuring out Still Your Boy, honestly, in 2, you didn't want to romance anyone but Aveline. But she's not even romanceable. Varric just has relationship problems. Oh my god, you're right, actually. You're you're right. He does. Isabella is cool as a friend, but you wouldn't date her. Yeah, that's totally valid. The thing is that I kind of do want to romance her a little bit. I haven't even seen her romance on YouTube. I really want to. They had to go. They had to go. Yeah, he can apparently. You mean he did it, so it proves that he can. Well, you know... like, the thing is that if you want to argue that what Anders did is a good thing, I mean, I wouldn't say that I 100% completely agree or disagree with that behavior. Like, I just wish it wasn't full of people, you know? Because it was full of people. But like, I don't know. Like, if this were to happen in real life, it would be bad. Like, that is 100%, like, that's my reasoning for it. But, like, the thing is that part of me just wants to think about this politically and just be like, oh, look at what it's gonna do for Thedas and whatnot. Like, basically what he's doing is he's sacrificing for the greater good. And that is always a bad thing. Like, that's kind of like also the moral of Dragon Age 2, right? Like a huge portion of everything that blood magic does is it's a sacrifice for the greater good, whether it's a small or a big one. And that's what Anders did. And basically that just never goes well, ever. You mean you shouldn't have done it? Yeah, that's what I meant. I mean, he shouldn't have done it. Also, you never said it was good. You just don't blame him. Well, I mean, I blame him a little bit because he did it. I mean, you can't just look at him and just be like, oh, you didn't do it. I saw you, but I'm just gonna look the other way. It definitely wasn't a good thing. It's just a slight shove off the cliff to get the ball rolling. Yeah. And it seems like that's all he really cared about in the end. And that's a tough thing to, you know, talk about and say.
What's a Shemlin? An elven slur for human.
It means you're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
Come on. Oh, I don't need to ask that. I know what the Dalish are. I don't want trouble.
I was given an amulet for someone named Marathari.
How do you know that name?
Wait. This is the one the Keeper spoke of.
A Shemlin? I thought she'd be an elf.
Enter the camp. Keeper Marathari has been waiting for you.
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
Okay. It's one of those
Marathari?
things where you,
I
while
was
you
told
not
to bring
fully,
you this amulet.
while you may not fully condone his actions, you understand them. Yeah, I would say that I agree with that. Like, definitely.
Andaratishan, travelers.
They do look strange.
Indeed, I am Keeper
They really did the
Marathari.
elves dirty in Dragon Age
me
2,
look at
didn't
you.
they?
There is a light in your heart, human. Don't let it go out. You will need it. Tell me how this burden fell to you, child.
Sometimes that's what it takes. If you're one of the oppressed dealing with the system that's designed to keep you down, people get desperate. So his actions, in your opinion, aren't fully on him. You have to blame the people perpetuating the system as well. Yeah, and I totally agree with that too. Like, if you were to just say that, like, Anders did it, and, like, only say that, like, I would say, yeah, that's wrong. But the thing is that, yeah, he did do it. To, like, look away and say, no, he didn't do it, like, that's also wrong, too. Like, it's not the full story. It would be like it would be like trying to explain like one of like the world wars being like, oh, like like I don't you know what, I don't want to talk about that, but it's more complicated than that. And that's what I like about Dragon Age.
You spoke of me. How did you know I was coming?
I listened. To the wind, to the birds, as the hunters do, to my dreams. I watched the stars. There is great wisdom to be found all around us, if you know how to listen for it.
Just imagine, like, if
I
my
was not
teacher
certain.
asked me how I knew something,
Nothing
and I
is
just
certain.
said, I listened to the wind and the birds, and I looked at the stars. Like, do you think that they would take that as an answer? Like, that's a great way of avoiding talking about my sources.
Are you related to these things? Why did the witch tell me to bring this out?
I write a sentence and then in parentheses,
I am the keeper
the
of
stars,
this plan.
2020.
It is my task to guide my people and to ensure the old ways are not forgotten. As for Asha Bellinar, I am tied to her, just as you are, by a debt that must be repaid.
What does the amulet do? Oh my fucking god. This dialogue wheel is driving me up a wall.
Exactly what have I been carrying around? Is it magic?
It is a promise, child, made by one whose word still has weight. And therefore, it has terrible power. There are few things in this world stronger than a promise kept. Remember that.
Alright, that's why I'm here.
A dragon fell from the sky, charred some darkspawn, and then asked me to bring you this amulet. No big deal.
You are blessed by luck, then. I will pray that Mithal watches over your path. The amulet must be taken to an altar at the top of the mountain, and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then, return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you. She will see to it
Merrill!
the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
Who is your first? First of what?
Your people would call her my apprentice, or heir. Merrill would have taken
Merrill!
my place as keeper. But
I love
she
her.
has chosen a new path. Please, guide her safely from here.
You're gonna paint the colors of the wind next. That's what I'd ask you if you were a teacher. That would be so funny though. It would get me an F, but it would be funny. Just saying, Flemeth is one of the most thought out characters in this series. Yeah, she really is. I like Flemeth as a character. Not as a person, but as a character, definitely. A major glow up. Yes, she did. And they kept her look at Inquisition. Like, that's how you know that she had a good look. Is she doesn't even look different. Okay, as you wish.
If that's what you want.
It isn't what I want, but it is what she wants. You will find Merrill waiting for you on the trail just up the mountain. Dareth Shiral.
Okay.
I am Master Island, a crafter for this clan. Forced to stay so close to this Shemlin city, I've seen my share of outsiders pass through our camp. Is there something you needed?
Yeah, I want to trade with you.
Are you a specialist? What sort of things do you make?
A Dalish crafter does many things. We create weapons.
I remember
armor,
that the
anything our
Dalish
clan has
craft.
need of.
Oh, I can't. Okay, fine.
I don't need anything right now.
No, I want to
Of course.
trade. You have like cool stuff.
Feels like my fault, though.
Who are you?
Something of yours, sir.
A strange turn. Thank you.
Wait, did I just give him the dead body? Why did he need a dead body? Doom! Oh my goodness! You're not gonna lie at this point. You played through the Dragon Age game so much you can speak Dalish. Can you really? I know some people that can speak it a little bit. That's actually cool. That's so cool. You know, whenever someone asks you where a good place to spend a romantic evening is, you always say a day's inn. You know what they say? At the day's inn, it stays. Okay. Hi, Yeti. How are you? You said what wrong? Merrill, stop doing that.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the keeper told me about. Anethera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Merrill, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
Oh, I love Merrill. The thing is, I don't understand. They really changed her character. I remember seeing Merrill in Origins, and she was a lot more assertive and, I don't know, she wasn't so innocent, is what I was trying to say. Like, she seemed like, you know, she seemed like a kind of a bland NPC, to say the most. I know that they probably had to add more personality to her, but she's so different. Doom! Oh my god! That is not a fix! So, why not? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Yeti. I hope that you get some good sleep. Feel better, okay? Who are you, Merrill?
We didn't get a proper introduction.
I am... or was, I suppose. The first to keep a Marathari. I've studied the old ways for as long as I can remember. I know things. The law of the Dalish that can help us get to the summit of Sundermort.
Alright, sounds good to me. No!
You'll have to work harder than that to offend
Shoot.
me. My name's Hawk.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
You feel fine, you're just not, used to not really sleeping? What do you mean? You don't sleep? You always go to bed so much earlier than me. You forgot they created their own bad feels word for elves? Oh. Oh, yeah, you're right. Also, as an aside, racism to racism is only funny when it's used against races or things that don't exist. I don't know. I don't know. I had to come here. Well, could be worse.
I miss the cold and the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no Darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and muck gave it character.
Oh yeah, she was in Ferelden.
We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not wise to make her wait.
You're on enough. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. No, just no. The second elves become real, the jokes will stop. Ah! I don't know. You know about my task? Have you met Asher Bellinar? You know what? I'm ready. I'm good.
Let's get this over with.
wait, I can level up. Level up. Then what else? I can't do these right now? They're only for later, I guess, right? It's a great passive ability, though. Ooh, ooh, very good. Willpower or strength? She needs willpower. Scatter, assault. 100% versus target. Ooh, 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 okay. Very good, very good. Robot druids with real AI too. So tell all the clinker and knife you're— what? Well, I don't think elves are ever going to exist, but like there's still a metaphor there, isn't there? I don't know, it just feels weird. I don't like
Didn't mention
it.
you were a mage.
All keepers know a bit of old magic. The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
I'm sure it is. What about demons?
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
Oh, that's dark. What about Templars?
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving.
And no one minds having to pick up and move over and over just to protect a few of you.
Why would they mind? Once we've picked over a hunting ground, there's no reason to stay. But my clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
You almost hit me. Nice work.
Please keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right. Not literally.
She's joking.
Happy to help. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone. I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
I like her scarf. It looks soft. Sometimes you have a good night's sleep, sometimes you go several days only sleeping like 3 hours a night. Oh, that doesn't sound great. I hope that it improves. That, honestly, when I don't have a good sleep, I am just useless. So I hope that it's better for you. There's also Final Fantasy, I have no idea what you're even talking about. I'm so sorry. I don't know any of these. I know Final Fantasy. I don't know the rest of it. The Hala are very... Yes, they are. I love their horns. I always love, like, herding the golden Hala back to the Deluge in Inquisition. They're so cute! And I hate the requisition quests that you get for, like, their coats. Just never, ever, come on. Oh my god. Are we good? Are we good? Oh wait, I didn't get the money from last time.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
I'm sensing a story here.
I've made
Yeah.
my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
Varric getting out his like notebook, like writing all of his notes down for his book. See, even elves hate elves. No! It's more complicated. So, nice mountain you got.
Sundermount seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of rock and hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I love
Let's go.
Hawk.
We should hurry.
Who wrote Hawk? Like, they did a great job. I'm not gonna lie. It's never established who would take over as keeper when Merrill dies. Yeah! You're actually right, like...
I'm sorry.
Because Merrill left. Who was the first after that?
We're good people that look out for each other.
I don't know.
Just not today, apparently.
Are you alright?
Is there anything I can do to help?
It's kind of you to ask. I'm fine. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Asha Belenar isn't known for her patience.
Good point. I don't think she is. I think she's also mad because I killed her. You kind of wish Merrill had her look from Origins instead of this. I forget what she looks like in Origins. Let me look it up. Origins. Merrill. She actually doesn't look too different. She kind of looks a bit more human just because of the way that elves are in Dragon Age 2. But like the hair is the same. You know, there's actually a mod. Like there's an Origins Dragon Age 2 mod. You could download that if you really want to. She looks younger. I think they all look a bit aged, actually. the way that the characters look, honestly, like, they don't really look quite right. Like, I don't know if you were here when I was talking about this, but Leandra, actually, she looks as old as the rest of them. Like, she looks the same age. The only reason that you, like, associate her with, like, a higher age is because of her hair. Like, she has gray hair. But if you look at her face, she looks as old as Hawk. And, like, that's not super different from, like, a lot of other games that I've played. Like, a lot of women, like, older women in video games have a tendency to look not that old. And that's something that actually kind of frustrates me a little bit, but I honestly think that a lot of it has to do with the fact that this game was just very rushed. I think that if they had more time, they might have altered Merrill's appearance a bit more, and all the rest of them. They could have used a tad bit more tweaking. Oh, thank you for the follow, Zero Arl. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you're enjoying your time here enough to drop a follow. That is so nice of you. And I hope that you have a great time. Thank you so much. Okay, let's... Oh, shoot. Oh, I forgot. In Dragon Age 2, basically all of the enemies drop down from the goddamn sky.
Nicely done.
Like, where did these guys come from? Are demons affected by this? They are. That's helpful, actually. Because I honestly didn't think that they were. And they weren't in Origins, so what's up with that? The consensus is on Metal Gear 5, it was a good game, but it would have been close to perfect if Konami allowed Kojima to finish the game instead of rushing it. I've actually never played any of the Metal Gear, but I've heard great things about it. You say it's a it was almost a perfect game. That's actually pretty cool. Honestly, like, after playing Death Stranding, I honestly feel like Kojima could probably do anything that he wanted and make it pretty good. Given enough time, of course. You like the smaller streamers, you can actually have conversations with them. Yeah, I love following smaller streamers as well. It's a lot of fun. I just love Twitch as like as a community in general. Like, it's a lot of fun to, like, you know, hang out with people who like the same games as you do, or you know, meet some new people. It's a lot of fun. And I've actually even started liking, like, new games, because, like, I will, like, watch a streamer that I love, and they'll be playing, like, a game that I haven't even, or, like, haven't even considered, or a game that I thought that I hated. And, like, I'll eventually just start liking it. Blood magic time. Yeah!
I can open the way forward.
Merrill gets too much hate for this. She needs a tad bit more love. Like, look at her. Do you think she's doing this with malintent? I don't think so. Look at her staff.
You called something here. Are you insane?
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
They don't keep helping.
Sure, demons are very helpful. Right up until they take your mind and turn you into a monster.
Well, yes. But that won't happen. I know how to defend myself.
I'm sure they all thought that.
Ahead. Restless things prowl the heights. In the days of Arlathon, the elders came here to sleep. Uthanara, the endless dream they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
She's just super naive. Yeah, I think that. But also, I think that because she's not part of the Chantry, right? Like, she didn't grow up under Andrastianism. I don't think she's as afraid of magic as, like, the normal Andrastian is. Like, magic is a part of their life. And what she was saying about what happens when like, a keeper gets possessed, she kind of just says it, like, as a matter of fact. Like, it's just kind of the way that their life is. She doesn't really seem as nearly concerned about magic as, like the average person. Or the average human. Which means that she probably has way more experience in dealing with demons than the average person or the average Andrastian mage. So I think that that's also something that needs to be accounted for as well. Like, she is naive, but, like, she's not stupid. Like, I think to a point she does know what she's doing. And I think that, like, I can respect it. But also, I still worry. Like, quite a lot. The ancient way of elven life, as Solus describes it, sounds amazing. Just another random thought. Yeah, that's... I know I'm going way off the beaten path, but, just because I just want to explore everything, really. It seems so different.
I was a soldier and he was a Templar. We knew that our personal lives would have to wait. Distance never mattered. But we ran out of time. It is what it is.
Now that he's gone, do you ever wish?
That's too personal.
Aw. But yeah, I feel like there's a lot of like different ways that things can be or will be, possibly. When Solus kind of does his, you know, let's destroy the entire world and take down the Veil. I'm sure things will be just fine. Like, he has so much nostalgia for it, but I think that he's, you know, not really explaining everything fully. Because there was a big giant war that pretty much was probably about to kill everyone. Which is why he did what he had to do in the first place. Like, why does he have so much nostalgia and want to bring back the thing that's gonna kill everybody? I feel like Solus just doesn't have a brain sometimes. I just don't get it. Do you think she's helping? Everyone's telling her no. That's not the way, but she's not listening. Yeah. You know what? Merrill's just gonna do what Merrill's gonna do, okay? You can't really, You can only try to help. She has her own way of life. Nice! Go team! We did- oh, never mind. You see how much damage I was doing? I was doing a lot more damage.
On the altar, and I'll begin the rite.
Okay. Wait, let me just look through all this. Wait, how much money do I have? 10! I have 10 gold. I am 1/5 of the way there. She thinks she's helping wait, he realized he messed up, fixed it, then wants to do it again, thinking he could control it. Yeah, I know. What is up with that? Maybe he does have a bit of a god complex. Dude, come on. Dexterity and cunning, right? Alright, time to meet Asha Belinar. Let's get ready. I took Fenris on this mission once. That did not go well.
Aharin amalana sal. Emma ira au bella seviranan. Isalahamin Vinanhim Dophilas. In Uthanera Narivas.
It's the dragon lady! Look at her eyes! Reminds me of Morgan.
Ah, and here we are.
Under Anatishan Ashabalana.
One of the people. I see. So young and bright. Do you know who I am, beyond that title?
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
I couldn't sell it.
No one wanted to buy it. Maybe because it had a witch inside?
Just a piece. A small piece. But it was all I needed. A bit of security, should the inevitable occur. And if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Let's see how you describe Morrigan after everything that's happened.
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone.
Oh, that's not a great way to describe your daughter.
I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
That's such a terrible way to explain your daughter. Like, you complain about her, but then you take credit for everything that she is, even the complaint. Like, what is up with that? She's the worst. Just saying, Flemeth kind of has it going on now, to you anyway. I really do like her look. She literally just said a speech about being welcomed from the Fade. Great ritual. Yeah. She takes responsibility for it, at least. What? I meant it differently, but... I mean, that is a point, yes. Ugh, you know what? Screw this. What now?
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear girl. We have much to do. Before I go, a word of advice.
Sure. Whatever you ask.
We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss. Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
Cheap advice from a dragon.
Cheap advice from a dragon.
I remember that one.
I'm going to regret bringing her here. Regret is something I know well. Take care not to cling to it, to hold it so close that it poisons your soul. When the time comes for your regrets, remember me. As for you, child, step carefully. No path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabelana.
Yeah, but like, think about if Morgan heard that. Like, how would she feel? It's not a very nice thing to say, is what I'm trying to say. Flemeth, I was a shit mom. I did my job right. Exactly! That's what I'm trying to say. You get it? She taught Morgan how to survive in this world. So you mean did she really... Okay, she didn't teach... The way that I see it, she didn't really teach her to survive in this world. She isolated her from the rest of society. She practically abused her, like, her entire childhood. Like, she was awful. Like, everything that she explains, everything that Morgan explains about Flemeth and her childhood is devastating. Like, the one thing that she wanted, right, was, like, this, like, mirror. Like, she was a child when this happened. She goes after the mirror and she picks it up and she's like, this is so pretty. Like, this is the prettiest thing that I've ever seen. But it's not just the mirror, right? Like, she lives out in the middle of the woods. Probably the only place that she's ever seen her reflection in is probably a dirty puddle of water. And then she sees her reflection in this beautiful, like, golden mirror with the gems on it. And it's like, it's not just her reflection anymore. Like, it's another sense of identity. It's another way that she's seeing herself. And Flemeth takes the mirror and smashes it on the ground and says, no, you can't look at yourself that way. You can't have this mirror. We're not allowed to have nice things. That was terrible. That's terrible. That is a terrible thing to do to a child. That is not, in any way, shape, or form, teaching a girl to survive. It's a mirror, for crying out loud. Morrigan can sum up her whole childhood in one conversation. That makes you a little sad. Yeah, I know. She had a terrible childhood. I feel so bad for her. I love her. And yes, we did meet Merrill. She's right here. I love her. I want to build her differently this time around. So, like, I'm planning on building her more kind of like I usually do with Morrigan, and just kind of see how that works out. Did you forget that Templars that are the Templars that are killing mages? You think the lesson was not to expose yourself for something meaningless?
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
And, like, I get that to a point, right? Like, don't expose yourself to something meaningless, but she already had the mirror. Like, she already had it, and she obviously saw, like, what kind of effect it had on Morrigan. And I think that after, something like that, I think that's what probably scared her more. Because, like, I don't know if you notice, but, like,
Elganon.
Morrigan isn't just Morrigan to Flemeth. She's, like, another vessel for her.
Not the prettiest part of Kirkwall, but it doesn't have a view of the giant chains. Take what you can get.
Morrigan isn't really allowed to have some sense of identity.
I didn't think it would be so... I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
And Flemeth is getting older. Cullen is peak of character growth. Yes, I actually do really enjoy Cullen's character growth over the series. You see him in Origins and he's completely, like, traumatized, and then you see him throughout 2. And it takes him a long time, but he does do the right thing in the end. And then you see his redemption arc in Inquisition. It's definitely very interesting. And if she let her keep it, no lesson would have been learned. But also think about, like, the other lessons that Flemeth taught Morrigan, right? Like, it wasn't just that. Like, think about, they didn't just evade the Templars. Like, Flemeth would use Morrigan as bait to get Templars and then kill them all in front of her. Like, I know that, like, it's a badass thing to think about, like, in a video game, right? Like, it's a video game. But like, in real life, thinking about what that would do to a child, like, that's a lot. That's a lot. It's not exactly the truth, because the vessel process requires the vessel to accept Flemeth to take their body. But that's the whole point, though. Like, she wants Morrigan to accept Flemeth. But the thing is that if she's looking into a mirror and she's starting to love her identity, the way that she looks, and see herself in more than just some kind of dirty puddle waiting to, like, be filled someday, that's not something that Flemeth wants. That's not in Flemeth's, like, grand plan. So, like, it would hinder her wanting to accept Flemeth. And it did. Morgan isn't allowed to look at herself fondly because Flemeth views her as a tool and not a person. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. If an organized group is trying to kill you, killing them kinda, it doesn't really bother you. It's survival. It's not just survival, right? Like, it's not like them, like, it's not, Flemeth didn't just kill them all in front of her out of survival or, like defense, like self-defense. They didn't do it that way. She would literally use Morrigan as bait, as like a game. Like, it would like be it's like the equivalent of like using them as like a hunting ground. She used like the swamp as like a hunting ground and use Morrigan as like bait. And they would just, like, run around killing the Templars for fun. Like, that's... I would say that that's different. Morgan, as an adult, is so strong-minded that you're pretty sure Flemeth was just like, well, shit. I know! The cycle has ended! The cycle has ended! But the thing is that... I don't know if you guys have read the comics, right? I'm pretty sure that Morrigan has like a sister. And they kind of mention it, I think, a little bit in Inquisition, or maybe even like Origins. I'm not sure which one, but they mention it a little bit. And then but like in the omnibus, you just meet her sister. And it's just, why doesn't Flemeth go after her instead? Like, I don't understand. Why did she send her off with the warden instead of keeping her at home? You think nothing would give a person more of an identity than traveling with a group of people and becoming friends with them? Because it wasn't just like sending them off to, like, it wasn't just sending her off with the warden. Like, Flemeth had a plan the entire time. Like, Flemeth, I don't know if you noticed her dialogue, but Flemeth knew that Morrigan would come and try to kill her. And she also knew that she would find her grimoire and find out how all of this happened. I think that in the end, I think that she wants Morrigan... She wants this to be a choice for herself. Like, she wants to give Morrigan, like, the illusion of choice. And I think that Flemeth is really great at manipulation. And she's really great at playing the long game. Because if there is anything, she is not Solus. Solus has, like, a huge character flaw where he fell asleep for like 1,000 years, and he's like, let's get things done, and let's get them done fast. Like, let's institute a plan that will kill everybody within a year just to get back to where we were. But Flemeth is not like that. She will go all the way back in time, and like, she will work through everything piece by piece by piece. And she will like keep her plan in place over that entire millennia, because she never went to sleep. Solus went to sleep, but she never did. So she knows how to play the long game. Then why did she send her out? Oh wait, I already read that one. You have a question. In Origins, if Morrigan gets pregnant, what in the flying Andraste happens to the child? I don't know. I have no clue, honestly. Like, I'm pretty sure that, like, the kid is, like, one of the old gods, but I don't know who the child really is. I don't know which god it was, but it's one of them. Oh, wait, you could tell, wait, there is an actual answer, right? So, hold on, wait, 5th Blight, old god. It was like the beauty dragon, right? Or am I wrong? Because I remember, I think I actually put this in my, my trivia night. It was Earthemiel, right? Who is that? So the kid, yeah, the kid is the Dragon of Beauty. That's who the kid is. But I don't know for what purpose, actually. I don't know what purpose the child serves, is what I mean. Illusion of choice. Did you make her play a David Cage game? That's a good one. Gotta go fast. You could tell, wait, it's spoilers, but you could tell me what happens. Yeah, go right ahead, that's fine. Plot twist, it was Solus, that's why he revives you when he does. That would be one hell of a plot twist. I will say that. Think of it as adventure.
Working your way up will be fun. Alright, that was a lie. It won't be fun.
Some adventurer I am. Barely set out and I'm already daunted. Thank you for everything. For all your help.
Merrill!
Will you come visit me? Not now.
Of course I will.
But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Yes, I will.
Of course. But only because you used that "you kicked my puppy" voice.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
You kicked my puppy. The kid absorbs the old god, and you think Morrigan intended to use the child as a weapon against Flemeth, but then she got attached and saw him as her actual child. You see, that's what sets her apart from Flemeth. The child isn't a tool. The child is a person. I love Morgan. I love her. Actually, we'll come back for her later. I want to play with her, but I'll play with her a little bit later.
Good to see you again, my dear.
Ariani?
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him, but...
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
Can we help this woman? This could be Mother.
Your son's an apostate? Can I help?
It sounds like your son is in trouble. Is there anything I can do?
You heard all of that and still you would help? An apostate? Oh, thank you. I am Ariani. My boy, Fainriel.
Fainriel.
All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle. But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Hawk looks good in the outfit. Yeah, she does, doesn't she? I like her early outfits, and I love her I love her actual, like, champion outfit. It's so good. But honestly, we can say that, oh wait, I didn't read before. So when the kid gets kidnapped by Flemeth, she goes nuts trying to find him, and then Flemeth absorbs the old god from him, and now he's just a kid depending on your choices, you think? But honestly, we can say these things for sure when the game ends. It could be Flemeth had very good reasons for doing what she did, or she could be a massive villain. It could go either way. Well, didn't she get absorbed by Solus? So, like he ate her or something like that. Like he absorbed her energy. Like I don't really know how to explain what happened at the end of Inquisition, but like he like looked at her and it looked like he was about to like kiss her or something, and then he just like stole all of her soul. Or maybe absorbed the old god soul or something like that. I don't know. But I honestly don't know what's gonna happen. You're back, you lost signal through the mountains. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that you're back, and I hope that you don't get lost going through the mountains, but that must be fun. Are you like hiking or something? That's pretty cool. Yeah, but she could still break free or still be alive, we don't know. Yeah, I don't know for sure, but like she doesn't seem to be in the best situation, is what I'm trying to say. Where's Fainreal now?
Did your son run away?
He learned I had contacted Sir Thrask. He felt I betrayed his trust.
He kind of did.
He thinks he can live free of the circle. But I am afraid without proper training, he'll kill himself.
Tell me about the nightmares.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him, pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him. That is why I turned to the circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
What exactly happened?
Tell me the whole story.
I learned years ago that my son likely had magical talent, but we could not bear the thought of him locked in the gallows. So we hid. When the nightmares began, Fainreal still refused to contact the circle. But I truly think they are the only people who might save his life.
Where do I start?
What exactly do you need me to do?
Just find him, please. Bring him somewhere safe. I don't know where Fainreal is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search. Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fainreal's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fainreal might have sought him out.
Oh, okay, David, you were driving? You're not driving and watching my stream, right? Like, like, I just want you to be safe. It's okay. I won't be mad, I promise. Be safe, okay? You kind of don't see how this Palpatine level planner could get taken out by a hug. You do have a point. Did she, like, know that this is what Solus wanted? Serious conversation. Varric is in the back looking snazzy. Varric! Wait, I want to see him. What is Thrask like?
Tell me about this Templar.
I believe he's a good man. He doesn't hate mages, but sees what it took me too long to realize. Even the best-intentioned mages are at the mercy of their sleeping minds. There are other Templars who are much less sympathetic.
Tell me about, Vincento.
You and Fainreal's father are not married?
Vincento had no desire for a wife or an elf-blooded child. I haven't seen him since the day I told him. I have written, though, to keep him informed about his child. Fainreal wanted to meet him.
Alright, let's go.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary. Magic can be a fearful gift. Your son deserves the best aid learning how to manage it.
My husband Wesley was a Templar. They're not all fanatics to be feared.
Thank you. It has been a lonely time hiding. It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
People typing for you?
I wish we could
Okay,
do without
that's
places like this.
all right. Just stay safe, okay? Drive safely. So the father is a scumbag. Got it. Let's bust his balls. It's time. I know where he is. He's over here. We can bust his balls right now if you want.
So, what do you do, Aveline?
You know I'm a god.
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I know.
All my off-duty hours.
And the trend of you scaring the piss out of me continues.
These are my off-duty hours. Wow, she never has any fun, does she?
Greetings, my lady. You look like a woman who'd appreciate the finest rubies from Antiva gracing her lovely neck. I bring only the best northern merchandise to the free marches.
Why are you selling this in Lowtown? Do you think anybody here has the money to buy that? I'm looking for Fainreal.
Actually, I'm more interested in your son.
My lady, I'm a bachelor. I've never met a woman of sufficient beauty and charm to tie Vincento down.
Please, Sarah. I know you must fear for Fainreal, but we mean him no harm.
Hard to tell in this city who means who harm, no?
Bethany?
Perhaps you can set his mind at ease.
We are no Templars, Sarah. You'll find no better friend to a young, scared mage.
Maldición, you are a mage. I suppose you'd be kind then to a boy who resists.
Oh, he doesn't want to talk about his son, that's why.
Of course.
The boy's in over his head. So I sent him to the only man I know who doesn't despise mages. A former Templar named Samson.
Samson? Oh, we know who Samson is. He had it coming. It's 100% justified. Safe is your first and middle name. Okay, I'm glad. I'm very glad. This adventure with Hawk is fun. Beat him. No shot. Kick his ass. He doesn't seem like that much of an asshole. Where is he?
Does this Samson have a residence in Kirkwall?
No. He's a wanted man. He stays out of sight during the day. At night, he stays near Darktown. That's the best place to find him.
Okay. Alright, let's go find him. Kill him. He's doing a good thing now, but he left his pregnant wife because he didn't want a kid. Remember that. Well, she wasn't his wife. And she already knew that he didn't want a kid. Wayward Son. Wait, which one? Is that what we're doing? Wayward Son? Yeah, we'll do that later. Let's do Birthright. Pinch a crackhead? What? What did you just say? You understand not calling him out because finding his son is more important, but you'd be paying him a visit when it was all over? Or pregnant girlfriend? Carry on, my wayward son. Do you watch Supernatural? That's where I know that song from. I know that's probably like blasphemy or something like that, but it's true. That's where I know where it's from. I like that show. Yes, you did. Oh, you like Supernatural? I do too. I like that show. I think it's fun to watch. I thoroughly enjoy it.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh. Paul.
What? What's
Seen
your
you since we
Arl?
did that
What?
job together for Athenra. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads. And right into Darkspawn territory. Sure that's wise?
I can handle myself.
I fought Darkspawn before.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know.
Okay.
In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
No better place for poisons than... Ooh, crow venom. What do you need? You need 2 deep mushroom and 2 death root. And I have 1 deep mushroom. And 0 death root. I don't know where to find it. Wait. Let me look though. Undermine the combat effectiveness with every enemy they hit, reducing the damage the foes inflict. Oh, okay. It's not as cool as crow venom. I want it quite desperately, I might add. I watched a lot of it. It's awesome. No argument here.
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watching you talk? Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
It means coins flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
Good.
He's a consultant, Aveline. But also, he's a great politician. He's really, really good at not saying a damn thing. That's what you should really be taking away from that conversation, Aveline. He talks, but he never says anything. The ending you had to watch alone. In case you cried, no one... I never saw the ending! I think the last couple seasons I didn't watch. I watched right up until, like, the end of the season where, like, was like the Antichrist was born or something like that, but that was it. What? He's all the way over here.
Aim for the throat!
Like, what are we doing? But I want to really bad. It's just once there aren't any more seasons for me to watch, I just stop watching like a show. And I don't pick it back up until like years later.
I am not cleaning this up.
Could I say never come
Death
here
root
again?
Alright, there's one. Now we just need to find more. Okay, we're gonna need to talk to this guy later, but not yet. At the beginning, did you choose mercenaries or smugglers? I chose smugglers. And I don't think I finished that quest yet. Not the very beginning one, but the one where, like, you catch up with them, like, a year later, so you can, like, resolve your debt. The fact that she doesn't get that means she's so straight-laced and by the books that she doesn't understand it. Oh, yeah, actually, you're right. That does make sense. A rusty metal spoon. Lovely.
I think I found something of yours.
You found it? By the
Go watch them, it's so good. I didn't see past that. What? Thank you. Give me stream homework. Go watch it all. Death root. Sorry, but you only deal in the death of the root of the What? Deal in... Oh, you only... Oh, you're talking... Never mind. You only deal in the root of the elf variety. 420 theta style. That's why Varric said good, because she's too pure to get it. No. Merrill is too pure to get it. Aveline.
I think this is the cellar door. Let's go in and see why Gamlin lied.
You know what? I don't know. I think you're right, actually. Never mind. There can be more than one innocent character. Not just one. There can be two. That's okay. That's okay. The logic in my head was like, we already have an innocent character. There can't be two. Brain, you gotta work sometimes. You gotta work. And sometimes you gotta go into overtime. To make basic conclusions. You know what I'm starting to realize? Hawk kills a lot of people. Like, a lot. Do you think that she likes it? That kind of made me think of Ghost of Tsushima for a second. That was such a good game. That was such an amazing game.
Kill them.
Like, I'm honestly still thinking about it. Ooh, look how much damage I did right there. Did you see that? I did so much damage that he turned around and started hitting me instead. Instead of the mage that was clearly hitting him with fireballs. It's like, if you're trying to explain how, trying to explain to me how a murderer thinks, and I go, I can't understand that. You'd say, good. Yeah, that, honestly, yeah, a little bit. But it was all self-defense. The vast majority of the kills are. Yeah, they do attack us first, so... Yes, see, that's a lot of damage right there. Did you hear the way he screamed? He was like, ah! Ha, ha! Are you laughing or are you screaming? But do I really expect a normal scream from a slave guard? They're not really human, so. Like, slavers are not real people.
Trap.
More like robots that only care about money.
I knew I should have slit his throat.
I'll deal with this.
Oh, that was not the right move. Are we done? Open up! Open up already! Bianca, you mix! That was beautiful! I'm never not gonna love Eric. You're right. You're right, Varric. What about people that keep robot slaves? Like, you say as you type into your robot?
Done. Everything we want to know about our family is inside.
Ooh. The will? Grandfather Amel's will and testament. Take all.
This is it. Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
All right, let's go.
We'll take it to her right now.
Any spell or talent that inflicts extra damage against staggered.
So I'm just saying.
Let me read!
Blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality.
Gamlin!
It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Oh, I'm a bit wrong. Like, if you look at Leandra, she does look a bit older, but not much. Like, she has, like, a little bit of laugh lines and a little bit of, like, forehead wrinkles. But, like, she doesn't look that much older. She looks like maybe in her 30s. She does not look like Hawk's mother by any means. Big call-out time. Yeah, I know. The estate is ours. Oh no, keep reading.
Check out the part where Gamlin is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlin, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is.
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
Did you wait 1 minute?
I doubt you let the ashes get cold.
I took care of Father. I stayed. And on his deathbed, all he could talk about was Leandra. Look, sister, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done it, but I did. And there's nothing I can do to get it back.
I don't expect that, Gamlin. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make her willing,
You'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount.
But I
You've got
will.
to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Okay, but let me hear me out though. Hear me out. What Gamlen did was pretty crappy. Right? Like he shouldn't have taken the estate. But like he did stay and take care of his parents. But it's very obvious that Leandra was the favorite child. And he was probably mad at his parents. But the thing is that why does he feel the need to, you know, screw over his sister for how shitty his parents treated him? Come on. I hope they can, you know, learn to get along at some point. Oh, but now we're here. Let me see if I can get rid of some of this stuff. Oh wait, wrong one. 51. Oh wait, she's not here, so I should just keep this around. Okay. Wait, let me get to the writing desk. Bone Pit, Dark Epiphany. I understand that you are to thank for the return of the lost Grey Warden letters. This deed did not go unnoticed. Please accept the enclosed reward and the Warden's blessings. Your discretion about this affair is appreciated. Oh, that's just more of the duty. Like, it's like if you didn't get it before. I understand. I understand. And also, hi, Muffin! Why is he snuggling on your bed? Aw, that's so cute. Is he being a good boy? Is he doing a good job? Is that him? You're such a good boy! Muffin, we're calling out a bad man. We're calling him out. Yeah, he's got some explaining to do. I agree with Doom. That's why you don't pick favorites, even though all parents do. The smart ones just don't say anything. Yeah, very true, very true. Alright, let's get me some more strength. Specialization points. Ooh, so we can... Mark of Death, pinpoint strikes. For a short time, the assassin exploits enemy weaknesses with deadly accuracy, scoring a critical hit with every blow. That's actually... Critical hit with every blow? Dude. Dude. Yes. Mark of Death. The assassin marks the target, revealing a weakness that the allies can exploit. Attacks from any ally against a marked target inflict extra damage. Okay. Very cool, very cool. You were also not your mom's favorite, and it showed a lot. Yeah, that can be painful. That can be real painful. I am so sorry. Can I talk to Bethany?
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I love the way that Bethany deals with things.
Gamlen stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I could never turn against my own sister like that.
I don't know about that. Let's not do this. I guess I would turn against her then. No, don't compare yourself to him.
You're a better person than Gamlen could ever be.
I agree.
Well,
Bethany's
hopefully
great.
We'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
They just didn't know you. I know how you feel.
I wish they had lived long enough to see us come home.
Home. That's what it is, isn't it? I like saying that. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
Yeah. What would Carver have said if I can do it?
What do you think Carver would have made of all this?
He would have hated this place. All the sneering nobles. He'd have gotten himself arrested the first day. And he would have wanted in on your deep roads expedition. Anything to make a name for himself. Sometimes I still can't believe he's gone.
Why avoid the circle?
Why did Mother and Father work so hard to keep you from the circle? Would it have been so bad?
I guess at first, I was just a little girl. They didn't want to lose me. And once I had learned anything, what would the Templars do to an active apostate, not just a mageblood child? It changed their lives, your life, Carver's, all because of who I am. Sometimes I wonder if it would have been so bad to be with my own kind, to serve the Chantry as Andraste demands.
What? We're home now.
We're going to make this our home, Bethany. I promise you.
I hope so, sister. I'm so very tired of running.
He's always a good boy. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. The difference between Beth and Carver is a stone. Yes. Oh my god, yes. And I like that a lot. Like, they obviously didn't make them, like, you know, replacements for one another. Like, they're obviously very different people. And I really appreciate that. You never had Carver make it because you never played Mage? Yeah, I think I played Mage, like, once, like, a little bit. But, like, that was it. Like, I don't think I've ever finished a Mage playthrough. I always play as a rogue. Playing as a rogue is great in this game. It is so much fun. Alright, let's play as Merrill, Bethany, and... Guess we need a warrior, don't we? Okay, fine. It's a wayward son. Oh yeah, we need to talk to Gamlen, don't we? I mean, Varric, not Gamlen. We'll do that in a second. Let's do... Actually, no. I changed my mind. A business discussion? Yeah, let's talk to... Let's actually go talk to Varric, because that is what I would like to do. You need to punch Gamlin. You can see where you got mixed up. Where I got mixed up, though? I need to punch Gamlin? Wait, do they even allow us to punch him?
I would like
Honestly.
to know more about being a guard, Aveline.
I don't think that's the job for you.
I know, but it might help me not get caught.
You probably shouldn't have said that part.
What do you mean?
Why?
Just... never mind.
Do not go after Merrill. You know that you can't. Okay, we get 3 ability points. Let's spend them on good, fun things. So firstly, I think that she needs... Wait, can she not be a healer? Shit. No? Oh... Not good. Not good. Alright, she has a barrier, though. Mind Blast. Elemental weapons. Misdirection Hex. Requires horror. This one? Stunned. Well, that's... Stunning is good. What about barrier? Requires Mind Blast. Okay. Rock armor. Yeah. That should help. That should be better anyway. That's just tactics of like Inquisition tactics, because you don't get heal in Inquisition. Out of work early. Oh, hi Liquefier, it's nice to see you. How are you doing? That is awesome. Merrill can't heal. She's just the highest damage dealing mage in the game. Oh, okay. You know, in Genshin, healers are thought of as useless. Why? I love playing as a healer. One of the few things you remember about your min-maxing days. Oh, in, like, Dragon Age? Honestly, I have...
Would you like to make a donation to the Chantry?
My only wealth's between my legs, Mother, but you're welcome to that if you wish.
What? How much money? We got 32. Oh wait, we gotta sell stuff. Okay, let's sell the rest of this. Six out of 50. I need a backpack. Healers are useless in Genshin? That sounds weird. That's an amazing comeback. It really was, wasn't it? Wait, I just remembered off the top of my head. It took me a second. They aren't useless in actuality, but shielders are viewed as more meta. But you love healers? I don't see the point. Like, why are... That's like... I don't know. It kind of strikes me as like a huge red flag. Anybody who actually believes that. Like, come on. Trinkets Emporium. It increases fire resistance. That's pretty cool. Alright, this is the Hangman. This is where we gotta go. You know, this must be a very expensive decoration. They must get a lot of business. Your favorite character is Kokomi, who gets stronger attacks with the higher healing bonus that she was. Okay. You might get into Genshin. The characters look cool. Yeah. Muffin has actually told me quite a bit about Genshin. It definitely sounds like a very interesting game. For sure. You originally got into it because your brother-in-law wanted someone to play with.
You came
Oh,
over
yeah.
from Luthering with them, didn't you? And they're not even your clan.
Humans don't have clans, Merrill.
Exactly. You came so far together, and you didn't even have a keeper to make you get along.
So your keeper tells you to stop kicking each other, or she'll turn the Aravel around?
Sometimes she also warns us to stop pulling hair.
Oh my god. That's so cute. Varric, hi!
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartrand can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
Do we have a bad entrance?
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Oh. A Grey Warden, right? How can you be so sure?
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time.
Anders?
And if he doesn't
Does
know, he might be able
Anders
to point
forge
us to
into the
those who
deep
do.
roads all the time? And if he knows nothing?
Are there any other options?
None at the moment. Bartrand had an entrance lined up, but it was a bust. I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
You don't mess with the Wardens. Fine, let's do it your way. Okay, let's do it your way.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Messer, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
Varric, I got more friendship! I like him. This music is cool. It's such great tavern music. Anything in here? Is there nothing in here? All right. Let's go. Time to fly. It's good, but you have to spend too much money. Oh, you're talking about Genshin. You don't have to spend money, but it can add up if you aren't careful. Oh, can it really? Oh, shoot. Yeah, I was playing another game. I was playing like Rise of Kingdoms. Those mobile games, they really get you. Don't they? Tranquility, Bone Pit. Yeah, let's go to Hightown. Let's go to Hightown and do the Bone Pit. I want to do the Bone Pit. You can listen to Varric tell stories all day. Me too, me too. He just has that voice. Alright, I was playing the Golems of Amgarak. The DLC for Origins. And he plays like the dwarf that follows you around, I think, right? And I just love his voice. It's so good. He does such a great job. What?
We break the law, I'm pretty sure. There are laws for almost everything. You're not a bad guard, are you?
No.
That's good. Is it because you're fond of Hawk? I kind of am.
How very nice for you. Keep it to yourself.
I'd rather keep it with her.
Oh my god! I'm blushing. Okay. Alright. Don't mind me, okay? I'm just gonna go over here and not really do anything, just, you know, do my own thing and like have fun and like live my life and stuff. Okay. Alright. Microtransactions get you all the time. Yeah, I know, right? You play Dokkan Battle. It's but you're able to hard limit yourself on how much you spend. Oh, that's great. That's great. It's hard. It's a really hard thing to do with the mobile games. You're not as innocent as you think. Goddamn, Merrill. Okay. What? What was that? What was that?
Ferelden, I wish to speak with you. I heard you have dealings with certain elements in the city. You can get things done on the sly, as they say.
On the sly? How old are you?
That's a fancy way to put it.
I am a magistrate in this city, and as such, I wish to hire you for a small, albeit important, job.
Okay.
A man I sentenced to a life in prison has escaped custody. He's been tracked to an abandoned ruin outside the city.
A request that should have been made of the guard.
What was this man's crime?
Why is there such a clamor to catch this man? What has he done?
He's escaped. That's reason enough to catch him.
That's all?
Is there anything else I need to know?
There is something, yes. There are creatures in the ruins. The guards I sent are ill-equipped to deal with such beasts.
What kind of creatures? Oh, I already know. I don't need to ask. Alright, I'll do it.
I'll take the job.
Bring the fugitive in alive, quickly and quietly. Not only will you be well paid, you'll have the gratitude of a city magistrate. Useful for a refugee, wouldn't you agree?
That's the point where you're like, okay, I can romance her because she knows. She knows. She does know, though. Okay, Bethany. Just let me explore. Let me explore. I want to see what's going on over here. Everything does look very fancy up here, I will say. Fancy poison ring? What is a poison ring? Since Aveline is oblivious to your advances. Yeah, she is. I mean, do you really, like, she's very obviously doesn't want to date anybody except for, I think his name is Donick, right? Like, that's it. She doesn't want to date anybody except him. Alright, let's get into the chapter. Let's do it. Who puts a chest here and doesn't put anything in it for me to steal? What kind of bullshit is that? Can't you see? I am just out here trying to make an honest living. I am like 20 gold short. I have a question. If I get to 50 gold and I already have, like, and I don't have everybody in my party, can I still get them, like, the next act? Hello, Sebastian.
Will anyone smite me if I tell you I killed the men who wronged your family?
Literally,
excuse me, who
the worst character
post
in
to
the
Chancellor's
game.
Board. Did Her Grace let that stay? I thought for sure no one even read, but you say you've killed them.
Yep.
You have my eternal gratitude, Sirrah. It is comforting to think my parents might now rest easily in their graves.
You're not sure? You know 100% you can miss out on Isabella. Oh yeah, you're right. So it could possibly be like that with all of them. Well, not all of them, but most of them. He wants revenge, so he's the best. I don't... It is some sweet-looking armor, but he's boring as fuck. And his romance is the worst. He's basically just a big... He's just a giant Andrastian. Like... all he is his religion.
Who are you exactly?
It's his only personality
I am
trait.
Sebastian Vale, Prince of Starkhaven.
Well, not really,
Her
but
Grace
you know what
might
I
prefer
mean.
I introduced myself as a brother in the Chantry, but I could not stay after what happened to my family.
You know, find getting revenge on your enemies boring. That's the only fun part about him. And then after that, when you get to actually hang out with him, it's like... disappointing. Hey, Liquefire, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing for 10 months. Heck yeah, thank you so much. Heck yeah. And you subscribe with Prime too. I always love it when people do that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. He's a romance option? Sebastian? Yeah. Not a good one though. I really don't recommend it. If you're really curious, go look it up on YouTube. Don't waste a full playthrough on him. I'm glad I could help.
Your parents probably don't care much at this point, but I hope you sleep a bit easier.
Yes, I hope I will. Thank you. Consider this in advance. When I have secured my lands again, you will be paid royally. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must meet with the Viscount and petition him for aid to a fellow city.
And I hate him at the end of the game. No one cares what Sebastian has to say.
How do you figure?
At the end of the game.
I wish I had a sister and a whole big family. It must be wonderful. You'd never be alone.
It is wonderful. Although it might be better without a lot of gambling.
Sorry. That's the deepest burn. Roasted the man, came for his neck. I'm sorry. But am I wrong? Am I wrong?
There's children.
drifting
The
roads of
orphan
the Fade.
Freldons ran off again after we fed them.
I wish they'd let us help them. It'd be better than scraping by on the streets of Darktown.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe they're scared of you? Maybe that's why they run away from you. You could probably try to do more than, like, give them food. Like, you literally have the means to actually help them. But instead you're being like, oh, poor me, poor me. I can't help them as well as I want to. Oh my god. Shut up. Because you know, look at this place. There's a giant gold statue of Andraste. They could help everybody in Darktown if they wanted to. No, it's not a bad thing. You're impressed. Doom approval go up. All facts, no printer. What does that mean? Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I can level up. Oh, wait. Wrong one. Walking bomb is great. Crushing prison, stunning blast. Wait, crushing prison is so good though. Let's upgrade Golem's Fist. Yeah, let's do that. Searing Fireball. Yeah. It's 10 times the radius, so that's good. I don't... Is there like a defender, vanguard, defender? Yeah, there's a defender right here. Let's upgrade that.
Life they could not feel, could not.
Facts sounds like facts and... Oh, so it's a play on word? Oh, okay. Have I ever used a fax machine? So glad that they aren't a thing anymore. Such annoying technology. I actually have never used a fax machine. Oh, actually, I want to go to the Viscount. I want to go to the Viscount right now. But yeah, I'm lucky because I never had to use a fax machine. They don't sound like the best pieces of equipment, so I'm kind of glad for that. But wasn't the internet invented around the same time that fax machines were around? Like, why couldn't people just use emails?
Insist if you must, but Viscount Dumas will see no one. If you've news of Sheamus, I will relay it to him.
Fine. Tell Dumas my scouts have tracked the boy and his Canary captor to the Wounded Coast. I'm taking a full company after them, and when I return, I expect him to make a show of the reward.
So many to deal with one Kunari seems excessive.
He may be Talva. The Winters leave nothing to chance. Get out of my bloody way.
Yes, what is it?
This guy's so done. What was her problem?
If this is about a rescue, that woman did not seem the type.
She is the type I feared we would attract. As I told the others, Viscount Dumas' son, Sheamus, is missing. We suspect he was taken by a Kunari. If you would like to try your hand at securing his safe return, feel free. I have certainly granted no exclusivity to the Winters and their violent approach.
Oh, so you don't like them. That's okay. That works out great for me. Why can't you just appeal to the... Oh, God, come on. Appeal to the air shock.
The Kunari are not wild in the city. Petition their leader for the boy's return.
The Arishok has declared that it is not his role to do so. Apparently their rebels, the Talva Shoth, are hunted anyway, killed for what they are, not for what they may have done. That does not bode well for Sheamus.
Okay. You were taught to use one in school, but it was so long ago that you hated it, so you forgot. Honestly, yeah, I would probably block that out of my memory too. I do not blame you at all. You knew how to use them, and anytime you do or hear one, you get flashbacks to dial-up AOL. We actually did get dial-up AOL back in the day. Like, I remember, whenever we... Do you remember, like... This might not have been you, but for us, like, our family, we all had, like, one computer, like, in the living room that, like, was available to, like, everybody, instead of everybody having their own personal computers. And, like, everyone, whenever anyone wanted to use it, you would, like, turn it on, and then you would hear the dial-up noises if you were to, like, go on the internet. And then, like, you couldn't use it at the same time as, like, the phone. Like, you would have to log off. Or if someone was, like, expecting a phone call, like, you couldn't use it. Like, I remember that. I was very young, though. Like, I was, like, in preschool. But I do remember that quite vividly, because that kind of technology, it just sticks with you as a kid. Like, if you're sitting there playing with, like, the 90s toys, like, you're playing hopscotch, or, like, you're doing a slip and slide, but then all of a sudden you get to play, like, a video game, like, on a computer. You get to play The Sims on the computer downstairs. Like, that sticks with you. So it makes sense your dad had one in his room with a T1 line because he used to work from home sometimes. Oh, okay. That's interesting. I don't know what a T1 line is, but maybe is it something that allowed him to use the phone and go online at the same time? Why was Sheamus taken?
There must be suspicions about why the boy went missing.
Why? What have you heard?
Nothing. Until now.
There is truly nothing known. He is gone. And there have been sightings of a Kunari. The only complication is that Sheamus is known to be of a sympathetic mind.
Oh.
He may have placed himself in danger, but it is danger nonetheless.
Okay, sure.
Ready the reward. He'll be back in no time.
Declare it if you like, but the reward goes to whomever brings him back safe. A discussion you are welcome to have with the Winters, should you encounter them, on the Wounded Coast.
Why would you hire them if you knew that they're so violent and they'd probably hurt Sheamus? I guess it's to, like, whoever brings him back, but at the same point, it's just like, you know what? They literally just talked to the Winters.
But there's nowhere I'd rather be.
Like, you could just say, if you bring him back, we won't pay you. And then they wouldn't have any motivation, right?
There's Jevon's office. Wait while I explain our initiative.
I don't know how they do it where you're from, guardswoman, but I decide the patrols, not you and your whims. You may have been put up for lieutenant in your first year, but I'll have no show-offs in my command. Have I made myself clear?
Is that Roach?
Report
From,
to
like...
your post before I have you and your Ferelden accomplice jailed.
Is that Roach from The Witcher 2?
Well, what a charming fellow.
I don't have to like him, but he could at least listen. Bandits are dead. That's all that should matter. It's not the first time he's made me wonder like this. Something is very wrong.
So I'm not getting paid.
This is probably a bad time to discuss my bill with him.
He'll jail you. I don't doubt that. The rest, though... Well, the duty roster will have my next patrol. Sounds like I'll have plenty of time to follow you around. Threaten my friends. Not letting that one go, Captain.
I'm your friend? I thought you didn't like me that much.
Aveline! I owe you for clearing that ambush the other night. Saved me a mess of trouble.
Brennan, that route was yours?
It was. Single patrol. I'd have been dead for sure.
It was routine?
So there was nothing unusual about it at all?
It had been clear for weeks. It didn't get unusual until after we heard about you and Aveline. The captain reassigned me after he heard what you did, and I passed the satchel to Donick for his patrol tonight.
The satchel?
Pay and order assignments. Captain has us run deliveries to the outposts during light duty. It's usually just an updated copy of the roster. The satchel for that night was heavy, though. Anyway, thanks again, Aveline. You're a good one.
So the satchel gets heavy the same day we discover an ambush.
This may get you more trouble.
You're sure you want to pursue this? This is your superior we're talking about.
If a guard has been put at risk, a good captain would want to know why. And if he's not a good captain, I want to know why.
Good point, good point. A setup to deliver the satchel?
A messy way to pass information. Brennan already sent it along.
Another guard is walking into the same trap. I can't let that happen. Brennan said Donick. A good man.
Donick!
Donick. I've got his route. A night walk in Lowtown. Let's go make sure his quiet patrol stays that way.
She likes him. She likes Donick. T1 is basically connected dial-up, so similar to modern internet but slower. Although it was blazing fast compared to 56K.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh my god, yeah. I remember when I was a kid, like, I didn't even think about how fast an internet could possibly be, a connection could possibly be. Like, a lot of the time when I wanted to load a specific page, like, I would click it, and then I would, like, go to the other room to eat dinner, and then come back and hope that it was done. Done loading. Alright, let's go help Donick. Oh, the good old days. I know, right? Or if the connection I'm sorry. If the connection stuttered and the images would stay half loaded. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
What makes the gangs?
The thing is, how did that not bother us? We just had low expectations of the internet back then, I guess.
No?
That's enough! Now you fall! Where are they coming from?
I don't know if you, if you guys have ever run into this problem when you play this game, but sometimes I have a problem where if my character like whittles down their health to the tiniest sliver, sometimes my hawk can't kill them. Ooh, Merrill's actually doing a lot of damage.
Bad people come out.
You're right about that, Merrill.
Can't waste time. He's here somewhere.
I'm looking for him. Hold on. You literally have to refresh the whole page to fix it, and it would take so long. At the time it was doing deciding, now you'd probably lose your mind. Oh my god, that would be so annoying. She's the highest damage dealing mage in the game. You'd be surprised if she wasn't doing tons. Whenever I've actually had her before, she's actually not done all that much damage. Because I didn't build her correctly, I would always just give her like elemental stuff. Like just the fireball and the other stuff.
Beautiful sight.
And that's it.
Guardsman.
I mean, I was on patrol and they came out of nowhere. I took a few down, but there were too many at once. The captain said this route was supposed to be quiet.
The satchel!
The seal of the Viscount. Office details. City accounts.
Valuable to a guild of thieves. A sacrificial delivery with one of our own. Captain Jevon will answer.
Yeah. Politician scheme. I'd kill him.
I think a bloody response is in order.
That's not the way of a guardsman. Something Jevon has forgotten. If he ever
I'm not a guard.
This goes to the office of the Viscount. This will be known. The captain likes his thieves so much. Let's see if they welcome him in prison.
Good point. Good point. Samson!
Old Vincento said someone might come sniffing around. You're looking for the boy, right? Feign something.
Feign real.
I'll tell you now. There's not much I can do for you.
Why? Tell me what you know.
You don't cooperate, and the Templars will know you're helping rogue mages.
Rogue? Is that what you should be called, just for wanting to live like a person, not a beast? Wish I could do more, but I need coin to live, and your lad Fainreal didn't have any.
You abandoned him.
I pointed him to a ship captain I know, Rayner. Sometimes he'll take on runaways. Took another apostate last week, girl I sent him. Might have gone wrong, though. I heard rumors he took the both of them captive instead.
Oh, I know what you did. If he's dead, so are you.
If Fainreal's not in one piece when I find him, I'm coming after you next.
Rayner in, friend. Was just trying to do the lad a good turn.
No, you weren't.
Rumor has it, Rayner had the pair of them locked inside a Keys warehouse, somewhere close to dockside. You want to go looking? You might find the lad before he gets ransomed to the Templars. Or worse.
You basically sold him out to slavers because he couldn't give you your meal ticket. Come on. Don't even start with me. Ooh, that does a lot of damage.
Need to get closer. Go down.
Not hiding anymore. I've got this.
Oh, I can't do that yet. We good? Yes, no, maybe so. Alright, I think I can do one more quest. And then we gotta wrap up for the night. Wayward Son. Unbidden Rescue. Let's do... Ambushed. Oh, that's not fun. Let's do this one.
And here we go.
And spiders. It just had to be spiders. Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies? Okay, I'm very sorry to quote Harry Potter. I won't do it again. I won't do it again. I forgot.
Out of your element, dwarf.
No thanks to this lot. Can't get a decent blade at a bargain anymore. You, though, you're what a man needs. A skilled
Jarvis.
enthusiast.
Why does that sound familiar? Get to the offer.
There a job in this rambling?
Name is Javaris Tintop, and I need someone to help me court the Canary.
Oh, how
Those hornets in
sweet.
Kirkwall have a powder that explodes, and it's just dust. No lyrium, no demons. Anyone can use it.
Fools with swords are bad enough, but this?
This guy, he really thinks, like, in his mind, he really thinks that this is a good idea.
I doubt they were.
I feel bad for him.
That Arishok said I wasn't.
Should
worth
we
it.
tell
That
him?
only their outcast, the Talbashath, or that mercenary.
Should we let him find out by himself?
Talk to them. Didn't go over well. But made me think. Maybe he'll bargain if I get rid of something that bothers him more than, well, me.
The Talbashath.
The Talbashath. Are you up for some paid hunting?
Your plan seems a little weak. A minute if the coin is good.
All right, I'll step in for you. For a price.
His plan seems
I'm done
terrible.
bargain hunting. I want it done right.
But I want the XP and the
I
money.
could figure they're up the Wounded Coast, a whole camp. Take their heads off and meet me at the compound in Kirkwall. Get this right, and we'll be richly rewarded. Richly.
Aveline! Oh, she's fine. You know what? Just ignore Aveline for now. She's fine. She's fine. Okay, there's nothing over here. We can go. Anything up here? Please, 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 please. No? There's a lot of this weird stuff around. Like, just random... Like, there's a lot more than I was expecting. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the hydrate command. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, so I know that
I hear you're in need of a bit of help.
Ah, so you're the reinforcements the magistrate promised. The man you're looking for, he's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt he's still in one piece.
That bastard's to be brought in alive after all he's done? Just because it isn't you and your pretty little Shemlin children he's after.
Pretty children?
Look at these guards. I doubt either of them has to worry about having pretty children.
That's not what I meant.
Wow.
The
Wow. Hog.
He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her. I want him dead. My girl, Leah, she wasn't his first victim. Over the years, he's taken dozens of our children, and not once has he paid for his crimes.
The man's a monster.
I'll tear his throat out myself.
Thank you, Sarah. You have no idea what this means.
You couldn't turn to the guards.
For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elf to these Shemlin. There'll be no justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
What about you men here? Your men here?
What do you say about all this?
Yes. What do you have to say?
They won't go in after him. They're stalling, trying to give the murdering bastard a chance to get away.
Oi now, elf. Like we said before, you're bleeding mad if you think we'll be going against the magistrate's orders.
Oh, I remember. Okay, I'll help you.
This murderer cannot be allowed to walk free.
Then that bastard will finally get what he deserves. Thank you.
Not wise, stranger. You try to take justice into your own hands, the magistrate'll have your head.
Why hire
Only
me?
if it's reported.
Well, we'll be quiet then.
Gotta kill him. Whoever did this must pay. Exactly. He makes me so unbelievably mad. And also, like, these people just standing here not doing anything? What the hell? Do your job. Why did you become a guard in the first place? You just want to sit on your ass and do nothing? Your revenge-based religion dictates this. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad, Doom. They became guards so people could bribe them. You know what? That honestly, like, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, if honestly someone, like, if they actually said that in the game, like, I wouldn't really doubt it. Because Kirkwall is a terrible place. Like, imagine, like, living in Ferelden.
Now we fight.
And then coming to a place like this. This place is corrupt as hell. It's just... It's terrible in all the ways that you do not expect. Okay, we can't get out through there. You mean you enjoy sitting on your ass doing nothing and getting paid for it? Well, true, but if you're a guard, what you do is supposed to matter. I mean, it would be different. Like, you used to be, like, a debt collector, right? In that case, it would be a lot of fun to, like, not do anything. Because being a debt collector doesn't sound like a lot of fun. Why are there so many spiders in here? Oh my god, hi! Hello, Papa Grizzly, how are you? It's nice to see you. Thank you for the raid. Hello, everyone. My name is The Raid Science, and I am a variety streamer that streams on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Every Monday, we are going to be playing Horizon Zero Dawn in preparation for the new Forbidden West game. On Tuesday, we're playing the entire Resident Evil franchise in order right now. We're on Resident Evil 2, the remake, and then we're going to be going off to Resident Evil 3, and then we're going to keep going down from there, and then on Wednesday and Thursday, we're playing the Dragon Age franchise. And then after that, we're going to be playing Mass Effect as well. And thank you to everybody who's coming in and giving me a follow. That is so nice of you. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, thank you so much. But how are you? How are you guys? How are you doing? Hey, Mama Grizzly, how are you doing? It's nice to see you. Feel free to take anything you want. It's not your stuff. Go nuts. Doom. How have I been? I've actually been pretty great. We're finally getting into Dragon Age 2, and I am having so much fun. So much fun. It is a hell of a lot of fun because I love Dragon Age 2 with so much like passion. You've already beaten Horizon Zero Dawn. Hope I'm enjoying it. We actually haven't started yet. I've played it before, but this will be my second playthrough of Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm very excited. And you can't wait for the next game? Yeah, me neither. It seems so cool. I can't wait to play it. You have COVID? Oh, I am so sorry. I am so sorry to hear that. That does not sound like fun at all. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We found each other while you were playing Inquisition. It's been a while now. Yeah. 2 years? Oh, yeah. Let me give you a shout out. The Hunter Call of the Wild. I was actually, if you guys want to go check out, Papa Grizzly, go ahead and give them a follow. They're a lot of fun to watch. 2 years is such a long time. But I also heard of, The Hunter Call of the Wild, and I heard, like, pretty good things about it. It seems like such a cool game. Are you having fun playing that? I noticed that you've been playing it a lot recently. 2 years? It's amazing and the community is wild. I bet. I heard it's like, what it reminds me of, I don't know if you played this, but it sounds a lot like The Division, where you go into like a very specific area. Oh, Liquefire, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Papa Grizzly. That is so nice of you. Thank you so much. Oh, and let me thank everybody that followed. Spider Monkey, Mr. Legend, Yee, Dark Follow, wait, no, sorry, not Dark Follow, Dark Shadow Vamp, I read that wrong, I am so sorry, Odin, and, Nicholas. Thank you guys so much for all of the follows. I really appreciate it so much. I might like it if I give it a try. The Hunter Call of the Wild, right? Yeah, I'm actually starting to think I might be interested in it. Because if it's anything like The Division, I'd probably like it a lot. Because I love The Division. It's so much fun. Anytime, friend. Thank you so much, Liquid. You're always way too nice to me, I swear. But thank you everyone who came on that raid. I appreciate it. And thank you guys for hanging out for as long as you are comfortable or want to hang out. Thank you so much. We're actually about to end, but we actually, we're going to be playing for a few minutes anyway, because we're in the middle of a quest. So, thank you so much for hanging out, and I hope that you guys have fun. Thank you so much. We just got attacked by a whole bunch of spiders, so... We're, right now, we are in the middle of trying to find, like, a serial killer in the middle of a bunch of ruins. And let me tell you, this guy is not a good guy because he's like going after like children. So he is not a good dude at all. And all of the guards were just like sitting on their butts, right? Because apparently
I knew this would happen.
This guy is just not, he's not a good dude. But apparently he has some kind of connection with the magistrate and he doesn't want us to attack. He just wants us to bring him in alive. So we're gonna have to deal with him. It's okay. The worst thing right now is that you lost your taste in... Oh, that does not sound like fun at all. I had the flu not that long ago, but I didn't have COVID, so I was really lucky. I took a COVID test and it was negative. So I was really, really lucky. But, like, I can't imagine, like, you can't smell or taste anything. That sucks. I hope you feel better. Which isn't actually the worst, but you know, it hit Papa a little bit harder than you, and he just came back to streaming after being out for like 2 weeks. Oh, wow. You felt that bad? Oh my god, I am so sorry. Papa Grizzly, I hope that you feel better. That is not, that is not an ideal situation. And you got some bad headaches as well. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Well, we can't go through that way. He doesn't make it out alive if he did what they're saying. Yeah, I know, right? This murderer dude is not a good dude.
Please, can you get me out
He
of
is
here?
not getting
I just
out
wanna go
alive if I
home.
have anything to say about it.
Don't be afraid, darling. Everything's going to be all right now.
Leah? Your father told us you were dead.
My father? Is he safe? Kelder said that he'd hurt my family if I didn't come with him.
You've had COVID twice so far. It's no fun. I bet. I am so sorry. Everyone that I've heard it from says it's like nothing but a bad time. Yeah, I'm sorry, Doom. The second time, you didn't lose your smell, but it did change the way stuff tasted. Really? Really? You don't have to smell poops or farts, so that's okay. Well, there's a silver lining, of course. You do much better. Okay, that's great. That's great. That's a silver lining. Yeah, he did it. It's confirmed. It's time. It's time. Kelder.
Who is Kelder?
That's the guy, isn't he?
The man who took me.
Where is he?
Tell me where he is.
He let me go when I tried to get out, but then those things, they started coming out of the walls. I thought I heard him calling for me. I almost went back to him. I didn't want to be eaten. But Kelder, he hit me, told me I was nothing. I begged him to stop hurting me. I didn't think he would, but out of nowhere, he pushed me away and just started crying. Don't you see? He didn't mean to hurt me. He told me. There are demons. They make him do these horrible things.
He's so responsible.
It doesn't matter if the Maker himself was telling this man to hurt you. It's still his own damned decision.
I don't believe that. He couldn't stop himself. Please.
Oh, she's just a kid. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to her, though. That man has to die.
Sorry, he's a dead man.
But it's not his fault. It's not.
It is. It's his fault.
Run to the entrance. You'll find your father there.
Classic abuse victim mentality. I know. Like, I'm not entirely sure, like, what the, what, like, the classic terms are. Maybe it's, like, trauma bonding or something like that, but she's also a child. She's a child. Like, I remember at that age, like, if anyone looked at me and was, like, nice to me, I'd be like, oh my god, you're my friend. Like, even though this guy was, like, mean to her, like, he would turn around and be nice to her again. Like, she's just a kid.
I knew my father
All these
would
elves, you miss
eventually
Solus
send
now.
someone.
I love
was
Solus.
hoping the beasts down here would get to me first.
You came here to die?
You wanted those creatures to kill you. Why?
It's what I deserve. I should be torn apart, forgotten down here, not protected by my father.
I wasn't sent by your father.
The magistrate sent me. I've never even met your father.
He didn't tell you, did he? The magistrate is my father.
Oh.
He's tried so hard to keep me, and what I've done, hidden away.
When I first learned that, I was
disgusted by the both of them.
Exactly, Aveline. I was so mad. I was so mad. You definitely killed the dude. Exactly, Dark Shadow Vamp. Exactly. This guy's bad news. When you played Inquisition, Solus was the only one you never switched out when building teams. He's a great mage. Like, he has, I think he was a Fade mage, right? That's honestly, like, whenever I play as a mage in Inquisition, that is the best specialization in that game. Solve the problem. Stay the course. Do you think I'm going off course, Doom? Do you think I'm going off course? I'm not. I don't care.
I'm not here to discuss the magistrate.
I'm here to discuss you.
Father is a good man. He tried to help, to stop me. But he can't. No one can. That elf girl, she had no right to be so beautiful.
No.
So perfect. The demons said she needed to be taught a lesson, like all the others. The Circle was supposed to help me, but they lied. They said there were no demons, that I was mad. This isn't my fault.
It is your fault. This is 100% your fault. That's why you killed them?
Let me get this straight. You torture and murder elven children for being too beautiful.
I didn't want to hurt them. They forced me. The demons don't like
disgusting.
it when they cry.
Why'd you let the girl go?
Leah said you told her to run. Why?
I was crying, and she asked me if I was all right. After everything the demons made me do to her. She was concerned about me. How could I let them destroy something so good? So pure?
No! You might not have kids, but holy crap, someone would die for that. I know! I know! He wants help being stopped? We can totally do that! Gladly do it. 1000% free kill. Just wandering up to you. Free kill right now. What is that emote? Wait, let me see. That's so cool! I like that emote. This is a gazelle that walked up to a yawning lion and then placed its neck in their mouth. Oh my god. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. I doubt the Circle lied.
If the Circle suspected a demon at work, they wouldn't risk setting you loose in the city.
No, they lied. I can't stop. I've tried so many times. Please, you have to kill me. There's no other way.
Okay.
Just tell my father I'm sorry. For everything.
Okay, you're dead.
Must you be so dramatic?
Some people are simply broken.
Oh! Can you imagine? That's how you die. Someone walks up to you and you're just like, must you be so dramatic? And then they slit your throat. Oh my god! Hawk! I love a Hawk. She's such a good protagonist. Who wrote Hawk? Who wrote her? Oh, perfect. Perfect ending. Yeah, actually, you can imagine a similar situation. You feel like she should have taken her time killing him? Well, she should have went full Punisher? I need to watch that. Punisher?
You saved her.
You've said that. You guys have mentioned Punisher quite a bit.
Did you find that monster? Is he dead?
Yes, he is. You don't need to worry.
He won't harm Leah or anyone else. Ever again.
I didn't believe an elf could ever get justice in Kirkwall. I speak for all of us when I say that we are in your debt, Sora.
I feel just as bad for those knife ears as the next man. But ignoring the magistrate's direct orders, that's madness.
Legend can't get past my introduction. Oh, I am so sorry. My bit rate is pretty stable, but if it helps, we do actually have to log off anyway. We just finished, and this was supposed to be our last one. So if that makes you feel better, but tell him I say hi too. Pun kill Chan is awesome, especially in the comics. Oh, I've been reading comics lately, like the like DC comics. They're actually really good. He can't get much deader. Yeah, I know. I love that one, but it felt a little bit inappropriate because of the situation. All good. Good straight. Great stream. Was good to hang out for a little bit. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Once again, if any of you would like to check out Papa Grizzly, please go ahead and do so. Great streamer. I've always had fun in their streams. Let me go take a look. And see. Let's see. We're going on a raid. That's what I'm looking for. Hold on. Let me change to just chatting. So thank you guys all for hanging out. I really appreciate it. If anyone would like to join the Discord, you can do so right here, or you can follow me on social media, right here. I post every single time that I go live on both Twitter and Discord, and I also post my my stream schedules all on Instagram. So feel free to follow me there if you so wish. And let's go raid Venecia. They're streaming Mass Effect Legendary Edition right now. And we're streaming Dragon Age 2. So it's a perfect fit. if you guys would like to go on the raid, here is our raid message if you are a subscriber. And if you are not a subscriber, here's a raid message for that. But please join me on the raid, and we can show them. Oh, wait. That was the wrong one. This is the right one. Raid 2. There we go. And let's show them a little bit of love, please. Thank you so much for for coming on that raid. I appreciate it. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. And let's go rate this Venetia. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye, guys.